Hey guys, it's Daz here from Here Fishy Fishy. It's the night before the SEQ Sports Fishing Tournament tomorrow. So I'm more or less just going to take you through my rods and my setup and how I'm preparing for the tournament tomorrow or this weekend. So I have 4 rods I'll be taking with me. I fish with 2 Shimano Raiders. Finesse Brims 7.2 and they're 1 to 4 kilos. My main line I'll fish with 2 pound braid, and I either fish 4 pound leader or a 6 pound leader. And for the reel I have a Stratic CI4 Plus 250. So I have 3 of those on my rods, and I have another little Stratic 1000. So you know, I have 2 of these, so I try and keep the same rods all the time, the same setup. So my other one is exactly the same. So if I like to be able to I get comfortable with the same, using the same rod. So I have, like I said, 2 Finesse Brims, 1 to 4 kilos, 7.2. Same reels on them, Stratic CI4 Pluses, and I always run 2 pound mainline braid on all my reels for brim. That's those 2 rods. And then on these are my 2 new additions, and they're the Atomic Arrow. These are a 7 foot, and they're a 1 to 2 kilo rod. So yeah, so they're two of the same rods again. So once again, I get used to throwing these. So on one of them I've got the Stratic CI4 Plus, and now I've got a Stratic 1000. A pretty old reel, but it's one of my favourite ones. So you'll probably see me using that one tomorrow a fair bit, because I actually quite like this little reel. So yeah, so they're both going to be set up exactly the same as well. So you can see I try and keep everything the same. So when I do my leader, I normally go a rod length. So normally it works out to just be 3 arm lengths. So that's 1, 2, 3. I try and keep that pretty standard. So on this one I'm putting on 6 pound. So this will be one I'm chasing the bigger fish with on this rod. Normally fish mainly 2 pound main and 4 pound leader. This will be a 2 pound main with a 6 pound leader. And I do the standard tying the knots on. So I just run the leader along the main, do a loop. And then feed it through 5 to 6 times. That's the leader and the main coming through that loop. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Yeah, I'm happy with 5. So I grab my this is my leader and my tag of my main line, and then I've got my tag of my leader on my left and my main line. So I just basically put a little bit of moisture on there and pull them together. You're probably not going to see that because it's very thin, but you can see there already there's not much of a knot in there. So I'm making this look harder than what it is, but it is 9 o'clock at night. Went out for dinner tonight, and thanks Blakey and Sammy for a beautiful dinner. It was delicious. So I've cut the tag of the leader off. Now I'm just doing the tag on my main line. Carefully not to ruin my beautiful knot. There it is. That's it, that's together. So on this one here, I am going to throw, bought a brand new Dog X, one of my favourite brim surface lures. Let's throw that on. Little Dog X Junior. Now, I brought that from Sporty's Warehouse. Tony and the gang down there are top blokes. I'd suggest any, I'd imagine a lot of you tournament guys are already getting your gear from there. But any of the visiting Gold Coast tourists, if you like to get into your fishing on the Gold Coast, I would suggest you go down to Sporty's Warehouse, speak to Tony and the gang down there, and they are very helpful. They'll put you on the fish. I'll put a little link below. They have got plenty of gear in that store, and good gear, especially for brim. Anyways, yeah, that's a little Dog X Junior. So we'll see how he goes tomorrow. I'd normally like fishing, which you would have seen me in the pre-fish. I like doing a walk the dog motion with that guy, to see, more or less just chase the fish and see where they all are. See if they're on a, if they're coming up to the surface, they get a bit aggressive that way and they start fighting for it. But anyways, pretty excited to use that guy. I haven't used the Dog X for a while. So we're going to hook him up. One rod down, 3 to go. Alright, so I'm not sure if you can see that. All I've done there is put on like a little hidden weight jig head. Sorry, 1/40th jig head. And these things are deadly. Eco Gear Aqua Brim Prawns in the salt and pepper. That's my go-to comfortable lure. So I've got a few packets here, if you can see. That'll be my main plastic to go to. And the other one I like using is the 40mm White Glow. I've had some really good success with that one as well. We find a lot of algae on the pontoons, and they're eating that algae. I normally go to the olive prawn. So yeah, so that's my go-to plastics. Okay guys, I'll just quickly show you the rods again. So we got on the two Shimano Brim Raiders, I've got the Dog X Junior, and on the other one I've got a Krabby on the Raider, and on both my light atomic rods I've got them set up with both on the 1/40th jig head for my plastics. So that's the rods set up. I'll quickly show you my tackle box to show you what I'm taking out tomorrow. So I'm taking out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packets of brim prawns, 4-pound leader and 6-pound leader will be the main ones I use. Some S Factor I'll put on my hard bodies. There's my jig heads. So the main jig heads I'll be using, are these little hidden weight ones in there. Here's all my hard body lures in here. You see I've got plenty of them, plenty of choices. So chubbies, this is another deadly colour I like to throw in the chubbies, is this guy here. So that's going to be my ammo for the weekend. So they go nice and neatly in there, and we go on the boat, lock it up. I should put my braid scissors back in. Some braid scissors. And that's ready to go back in the boat. So I'll just take you, you're not going to see much of the boat set up now because it's like, it's 10 o'clock at night, but hopefully we'll get the spotlight working here. Yep, get a torch. So we've got the batteries being charged here. So that's charging the electric. I've checked the oil in the motor. See much out in the dark, but it's like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. It's already hooked up. Hooked up, ready to go. So I'll be up early in the morning. Just jump in, throw my rods up on in the boat and my tackle box. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Here, fishy fishy! Wish me luck, guys. So tomorrow's comp starts at 7 o'clock. It's been changed to the northern end of the Gold Coast the first day, and on the second day we're doing the southern end of the Gold Coast. So now I'll just pack some lunch and some cold drinks, and we are ready to go. So if you like my little setup, please hit the like button, and please do me a favor. I had 1 subscription this week. Thank you very, very much. You are an absolute legend. So if you like my video, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, because I want to try and get to 1,000, and you'll be seeing me cheering as soon as I get to 1,000. So I'm up to 34, but you guys will see that. But let's see if we can get it up this week. I know I've had a lot more people looking at my videos, which has been good. Thanks heaps, guys. Let's see if I can take out this comp on the weekend. If not, I'm going to have heaps of fun making the videos and showing you guys what it's like in the tournament scene, or if not, fishing a 2-day comp. Anyways, good night, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Bye for now.